Hello beautiful viewers, this is the street talk show that comes your way with your host, The Dragon. This is a platform where I will discuss with government and non-governmental officials, CSO members, prominent people, and private individuals. In today's show, I have a very prominent citizen who has had his education in the Gambia and the United States of America, and a familiar face on our media. An economist but also an outspoken citizen. Welcome to the Street Talk Show. It's good to be on the Street Talk Show, and thank you for having me. I am Nyang Njie. Mr. Nyang Njie, thank you for honoring our invitation. First, it has been a quite interesting couple of months in the Gambia. But before that, tell us about your relationship with ex-President Yahya Jammeh. How was it like?
Nothing pleasant. Jammeh tried twice to dispose of my land due to its proximity to the sea and hilly topography. His enforcers hoisted my 40-feet container with my generator, swimming pool pump, borehole pump, electricals and sanitary ware and windows for the top roof. It has been over 60 months since the fall of Jammeh, and I'm yet to visit the ruins of my former house.
Difficult moment it was for you. How has that affected you?
It felt like a joke, and I'm not sure whether I have the appetite to rebuild, but I can safely say that I will deal with the derelict called Jammeh.
So now, fast forward, came December 2016, President Adama Barrow won the election, then political impasse and Jammeh's subsequent exile to Equatorial Guinea. Generally, what is your post-Jammeh assessment, especially on his successor?
I have no ill feelings towards my president, but I hate the person he has become. Let him start by being grateful to a nation that has transformed him mentally and financially. Gambians went through an ordeal, and he has forgotten so soon from whence he came. To whom much is given, much is expected.
Like I said before, interesting couple of months, and let us redirect our focus on some of the most recent happenings in our country. First, what's your take on the allocation of lands to the Vice President and 10 others?
What have these officials done beyond the call of duty to be rewarded with such parcels of land? The answer is nada/nothing. The public hospitals have recorded unprecedented maternal mortality, the students have failed their exams woefully at the national level, the draft constitution was aborted, farmers are poorer today, free Wi-Fi as promised by the information minister to the people of Brikama didn't happen. The vice president never championed gender issues after her appointment as vice president. What an opportunistic bunch that see public service as a means to their personal ends. Shame on everyone on that list for fleecing the state.
Shifting attention from the land allocation to football, in recent years, we have seen improvements in our rankings and a steady progress in our performances. As the Gambia Football Federation heads to the polls, what are your expectations?
I do hope that we can keep partisan politics off our upcoming Football Federation elections. It happened when Madu Musa ran for president, and we saw the aftermath when the federation was captured by cronies. Our football aficionados with equity and stake in football must love the beautiful game over political rancor. So help us God, as we live in a highly polarized country.
Of recent, on a daily basis, our social media platforms are flooded with rest in peace. Our roads have become death traps, and people are concerned about the increasing number of road traffic accidents in the country. Due to these concerns, the Gambia Police Force has launched Operation Road Safety. What's your take on this?
Public policy must be informed with data to be effective. Since the days of the dictator, we have seen policy positions with the slogan "Operation" embedded in it. This is a sign of force that is nothing but a mere PR stunt. There are many factors that lead to the road accidents we witness on our motorways. The following play a key role in road accidents. 1. Poor road designs with inadequate signage to instruct drivers on road conditions. 2. Inadequate driver education on road safety. 3. Lack of a comprehensive motor inspection program. 4. Access to driver's license by unqualified drivers. 5. Endemic corruption on traffic checkpoints. 6. Lack of traffic awareness by police enforcement officers. 7. A dysfunctional legal system to punish offenders accordingly.
Now, involving the 669 million saga, we have seen a report from the National Audit Office and then a presser from the government. Between these two parties, who are you siding with and why?
There is the truth and also there is the alternative truth. The truth is irrefutable and alternative truth is conveniently postured to achieve a desired objective. The Auditor General claimed that the 669 million unauthorized expenditure happened under Barrow administration 2017 and beyond. The Minister of Information and his spokesman said it was Yama who made those expenditures. Well, Fact Check has probed into the veracity of the claims made by the minister and his spokesman and found out that their claims are false and misleading. Giving false information to a public officer carries a criminal charge. I believe lying to citizens by a public officer should carry a charge also. Parliament needs to set up an inquiry into this heist.
Describing yourself as iconoclastic Gambian, many believe that name best describes you because, according to them, you're only good at criticizing and nothing else. Some of them even branded you as a loudmouth. Exact wording. Personally, I believe that every individual should be accorded the right to freely express his or her opinion. Now, how would you react to these people saying you're only good at criticizing on Facebook?
I am the proprietary owner of the concepts and contents affixed on my page. I speak for me and no one else. What I think is what I scribble without fear, favor or ill will. I harbor no prejudices against anybody or corporate entities, but I will speak up as and when I deem fit. If anyone or entity has a problem with my assertions or proclamations, they can take remedial action consistent with their perceived grievances. Thanks for your understanding, but I will continue to share my thoughts from the vantage point of my lenses and the moral and intellectual orientation of my thought processes. I am indifferent to the social nuances that deter our personal inhibitions.
What would you say to those who said you're just seeking the attention of the president?
The easy way would have been for me to align with the establishment and not only get compensated but enjoy other perks. I say an emphatic no to that because it goes against the grain of my conviction and principles. Dignity is priceless, and we must all reconcile with our conscience when we lay down to sleep at night. Nyang is not a commodity with a price tag. So I'd rather be alone and without justice than shortchange myself.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Nyang Njie, for being my guest on the Street Talk show. It's been really a pleasure having this great conversation with you.
Thank you once again for having me.
Watch out for another episode of the Street Talk show. Until we come your way another time, I am wishing all y'all Eid Mubarak.